everyone, it's Jamie Zebra 23. I am doing your week of September 15th, 2025 for air signs for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I'm going to start with Libra. I'm Jamie Zebra 23. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Yep. All right. So what do my Libras need to know right now for the week? What do they need to know? Try not to freak out. Try not to act too crazy. Try not to get upset. Somebody might say something absurd to you. Do something, say something to make you upset. Don't do that. Also, some of you may need to protect a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. This could be like your daughter. This could be a family member, your wife. Yeah. We got the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands here. You guys have good news coming in about money, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. If there was like a court case, court battle, it's showing here that this is going to be overcome. You'll end up getting the money. Also, it looks good for investments. Also, Libra, you got somebody annoyed because supposedly you were supposed to be hurt, harmed, blah, 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 and they see that you're doing great. Yeah. Some of you are buying a new home. You just bought a new home. You're about to get into a new home. You got the money for a new home. Something about a new home and somebody thought that wasn't going to happen. Somebody wants you to not show how powerful you are. They want you to be weak. They want you to hide your strength away. Yeah, somebody's mad at your skills, your manifestation. They want to remove your gifts, your power, your strength. Yeah, you got a spiritualist real mad at you, Libra. This is either a spiritualist or a manipulator or somebody who feels like they have some sort of power over your life. They're mad because you're winning. Libra, you got a Capricorn that wants to get back together and they're going to say whatever they have to say to get back with you. You have a Leo that is popping up out of nowhere. Maybe they like ignored you, ghosted you, but they're popping back up. Now they want something with you. Yeah, somebody sees that you've healed, Libra, that you're fine, you've healed, you've moved on from something. You moved on. You've overcome something. Now they feel like they have to restart the process. So this could be like, maybe you're over an ex. Maybe you're finally over an ex, Libra. You're like, I'm not even thinking about them. They don't, they're not on my radar. That's the past. I wish them luck. And somebody's mad. So they want to come back in and try to reignite something to try to hurt you again. Or this could be somebody who did it like a hex on you and they see that you're not in a hex, you've broken out of a hex or a hex never affected you. So like, now I got to restart the process kind of vibe. Yeah, it didn't work. Judgment, change of position, renewal, outcome. Okay, there's also an energy of if I can't beat them, join them. So because somebody can't take you down, they're going to try to befriend you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't accept the invite if I were you. It could be coming from a Sagittarius, a Libra, or a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I would not allow that. Reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. I do have spell work on the second page of my only website, jamiezebra23.com. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups. So you guys are very attractive right now. You guys, whether you're a man or a woman, you're looking really good. You're handsome, pretty, stable. You got a pocket full of sunshine. Yeah. Life is good. Also, some of you might be in a very stable and happy relationship. You're overflowing with happiness. Wish fulfillment is here, or at least by the end of the week, that's how you're going to be feeling. All right, my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers, have an amazing week. I am on to Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers for the week of September 15th, 2025. What do my Geminis need to know right now? What do they need to know? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Please drive carefully this week. Drive carefully. Just slow it down. Yeah, some of you could be like in a frenzy, a mania. You could be freaking out on your family or friends, or someone is doing this to you. You need to please be careful. It's showing a week of mania, a week of unraveling. If this is not you, this could be maybe your adult child. This could have to do with a Pisces here. Could have to do with an Aries. Could have to do with a Scorpio. 2 Scorpio cards here. But Gemini, be careful this week. Nobody like peeling out angry. No drinking and driving. Yeah, look at this. If somebody is antagonizing you, then they probably don't like you. So don't give somebody the satisfaction of pushing you over the edge, Gemini. Because when you love someone, you don't want to antagonize them. When you love someone, you don't want to push them over the edge. If someone is for you, they're going to want to see you do well. That's how you know if somebody's for you or against you. Do they add to your well-being, or do they try to destroy your well-being? So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers, be really, really careful this week. Because this could be a friend that's trying to push you over the edge, or romantic interest, could be family. Just don't let the enemy win. So about midweek, things start to get better. If you may have to look for a different place to live. You might be like, you know what, I can't live here anymore. I can't live here another day. Maybe you guys can be separating from a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, parents. Yeah, you're moving forward. I feel like you might go somewhere and not tell anybody where you moved, but you need to get away, it's saying. Something that's causing you a lot of strife, you're going to get away from. So you guys might decide to break up with someone, and it's saying that this might be in your best interest. If this is your story, it might be in your best interest to walk away. Of course, if your relationship is healthy and happy, stay with it, right? But this is for those of you that are this whole thing. Look at this. I mean, I can't make this look pretty. This is not pretty. Sorry, it's not. But whoever will try to take you back. Some of you could have found out some nasty stuff this week, that maybe somebody's back on the wrong track, back to doing some negative stuff, back to being weird, back on all of that. So maybe they were once a cheater, once a user, once a whatever, and supposedly they stopped, but now you found out they're back on that. So that could be an issue. Yeah. Well, William, you're on social media now, so you couldn't have deleted all of them. But hello anyway. Reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. I do have spell work on the second page of my only website. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are moving quickly towards a more stable environment. People, places, things, peace, harmony, a stable environment. Yeah, you got freedom coming in, Gemini. So you're going to go from a bad scene to a good scene. So now I'm on to my Aquariuses. William, you sound like a guy I know named Kyle. All right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers for the collective. Aquarius for the week of September 15th. Ooh, we start with Aquarius. Okay. As of September 15th, 2025. Okay, so you guys are done working and not getting a reward. So it shows that whatever you guys do now, you're going to make sure you're going to get something out of it, Aquarius. You're no longer putting time and energy into things. Also, people could be saying that you're too old to have kids or that you've already had enough kids, so stop. So somebody could be like trying to micromanage your family planning and what you do with your body. So some of you are making babies all over town. So like do what you want with your own bodies. Let's see. Yeah, so like I'm not getting that you can't support these babies. What I'm getting is somebody feels like you've had enough. You know, they're like, you know, a dozen cupcakes, that's excessive. You know, a dozen kids, that could be a little excessive. You know, Nick Cannon, you know, do your thing, but it's a little excessive. Okay, so now for those of you that don't have this issue, it could be that maybe the person that you're bedding down with has a whole bunch of children all over town, and there could be a situation where maybe somebody's like, okay, do you really want to be, you know, a part of this group? All right, let's see what else. All right, so we got the 8 of Wands, we got the Justice card here. You could be going to court and dealing with child support stuff. Yeah, this week is all about parents, parenting, child support, court cases. Something about all these kids. It's saying all these kids. So maybe somebody's got to start paying child support on all these random kids. Let me see what else. Also, somebody could be deciding that they want to end a relationship with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. They want to move on, move out, do their own thing. If there's a breakup here. Somebody's not going to be lonely. Ooh, yeah. So if there is a breakup, somebody's going to be living their best single life. Yeah. There's a fire sign woman that wants to be with you, Aquarius, a Sagittarius or Aries, big emphasis on Sagittarius, would do anything to be with you. Yeah, this could turn into a marriage, a long-term relationship, a forever. Yeah, reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. I do have spell work on the second page of my only website, jamiezebra23.com. Okay, so here's what's up. So once Aquarius, so you have a bunch of past people that want to get back together with you. They want to reunite, rekindle, get to know you better, start over, start fresh. That's there. But if you are in a relationship and you do break up with someone right now and you do start something new, you're not going back to the past person. You're gonna end up staying in a relationship with this new person. So somebody maybe thinks you're never gonna leave them or you're never gonna find someone else. They're gonna be shocked at just how quickly you moved on. So they pushed you right into the arms of your soulmate. All right, jamiezebra23.com. Ta-ta for now. Love you long time.